morning students. In my previous video I had explained you about the concept of solving exercise 2.1, and that we had talked about the polynomials and all their types. And now today I am going to solve exercise 2.1, so see it in a very proper way. See the first question on the board. It is saying which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not. State reasons for your answer. I had explained you this thing, that how we have to solve it. Just recall the concept that two conditions are necessary. First condition is this, that it must be in one variable. Only one kind of alphabet must be used. First thing. Second thing, the power of the variable must be in whole number. Okay, so just see question 1, first part. Question is 4x square minus 3x, 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Okay, so just see it, only one kind of alphabet is used, and see the power, it is 2, it is 1. It means it is fulfilling both the conditions, so it is a polynomial in one variable. Yes, okay, understood. Now come on part second. Part second is saying y square plus root 2. Now check about both the conditions. Y square, okay, only one kind of alphabet is used. First thing. Second thing, the power of the variable is in whole number, so it is a polynomial in one variable. Okay, now see part third. Part third is saying 3 root t plus t root 2. See here, the variable used in this problem is t. Here it is okay, its power is 1. But if we will see here, then it is actually 3t raised to the power 1 upon 2 plus t root 2. Root 2 means it is root actually. So it is a square root. So it will come 1 upon 2. It means t is having the power of 1 upon 2 plus, here power is 1 and then root 2. But since the power of the variable is not in whole number, okay, so it is not a polynomial. So it is not a polynomial. Okay. Now come on part fourth. Part fourth is saying y plus 2 upon y. Is it written in a right way? No. This y must be in numerator. So first of all, send it. We all know if it will go in numerator, then the sign of its power will be changed. So what is the power here? 1. It will become minus 1. Again same condition. One variable, it is okay, but the power of the variable here is not in a whole number, so it is not a variable so it is not a polynomial. Is it clear? Now come on part fifth. Okay, in part fifth it is written x raised to the power 10 plus y raised to the power 3, and one more thing is here, t raised to the power 50. If I will see in this question, then it is clear powers are in whole number. But how many variables are used here? 3 kind variables, x, y and t. So it is not a polynomial in one variable. Answer will be no. Understood? Noted. Now students, see question number 2 on board. It is said, write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. We all know coefficient. I had explained this thing also. Coefficient means multiple of the variable, and it is always taken with its sign. So in this question we have to write down the coefficient of x square. So coefficient of x square, and we have to take it with sign. If nothing is here, it means it is 1, and this 1 is, a sign is positive, so answer is plus 1. See its second part. 2 minus x square plus x cube. 2 minus x square plus x cube. Okay, So we have to write again coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. If nothing is written here, it means it is 1 and its sign will be negative. So answer is -1. Okay. Come on part third. Part third is, it is written pi upon 2x square plus x. So what is the coefficient of x square? So coefficient of x square is, so what is in multiple? Pi upon 2. It is positive pi upon 2. Okay. See one more part. Part fourth. In part fourth it is written root 2x minus 1. In this question we have to write coefficient of x square, but x square is not present in this expression. So what to do? So we have to do one more step. We can write like this: 0 into x square plus root 2x minus 1. See, 0 into x square means 0, means it is putting no kind of effect on our expression. Okay, but by the help of this we will be able to get our answer. Coefficient of x square will be 0. Understood? Just see it. Okay student, now in question number 3, what we have to do? We have to write a binomial of degree 35. Binomial means having two terms. Okay, so it is a binomial. Second thing, we needed its degree 35. Okay, degree means highest power of the variable, which we have to put here 35. Okay, in second case we have to write one monomial of degree 100. Monomial means having one term, so it is a monomial. First thing. Second thing is degree, means highest power must be 100. Okay, this answer can match from backside answer sheet or not, otherwise it is also correct. Okay, just note it and read question number 4. Okay students, now come on question number 4. Question number 4 is saying write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Okay, 4 parts are there. I will do 3 parts and 1 part will be completed by you. Degree I had already told you, it means it is the highest power of the variable. Okay, so in this question we can say its power is 1, its power is 2, its power is 3. Highest power is 3, it means its degree is 3. Okay, here see now, variable is y, its power is 2, it means its degree is 2. In the same way you will do question number 3. In question 4, see, in question 4 there is no variable is written here. So I had explained you this thing also earlier in my video, that how to solve this thing. So we can just convert it. It means 3x into x raised to the power 0. And we all know that if the power of any number of anything is 0, it means its value is 1. We had just changed the method of writing, but the value of the expression is same, it is 3. Okay, so we can say 0, so its degree is 0. Is it clear? Now read question number 5. Now students, if you will see question number 5 on board, then this question is saying classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. I had explained you earlier that if the highest power, it means if the degree is 1, then it is a linear polynomial. If degree is 2, it is a quadratic polynomial, and if degree is 3, it is a cubic polynomial. So for solving this question, first of all you have to see that what is the degree. Just see part 1, it is written x squared plus x. Okay, so its degree is, highest power is 2, so its degree is 2, and okay, 2 means it is a quadratic polynomial. Okay, see one more part. Just see question number 5, part 2. It is written x minus x cube. So what is the degree here? Highest power is 3. It means degree is 3. Okay. Degree 3 means it is a cubic polynomial. Okay. Just see one more part. We can see part third. In part third, it is written y plus y square plus 4. So what is the degree here? Degree here is 2. It means it is a quadratic polynomial. Okay, understood now? In the same way you have to do part 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. In all the parts you have to first of all write the degree, okay, and by the help of degree you will be able to give the answer. If the degree is 1, then it's a linear polynomial. If a degree is 2, it is a quadratic polynomial, and if a degree is 3, then it is a cubic polynomial. Okay, understood? So complete this exercise in a proper way, and rest I think 7 parts are here, 3 parts I get done, so 4 parts you can do by yourself. They are just like it. Okay, best of luck.